What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. So we got another huge update. Now you guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to see this one. So we now have Trump's lovely Attorney General Pam Bondi taking action against the rogue federal judge that has been trying to stop and block the process of deporting these illegal migrant gang members. Guys, I'm excited to get into this one, so we're not straight into it. All I ask is you please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Well, Will, our lawyers are working on this. We will answer appropriately, but what I will tell you is this judge has no right to ask those questions. You have one unelected federal judge trying to control foreign policies, trying to control the Alien Enemies Act, which they have no business presiding over. And there are 261 reasons why Americans are safer now. That's because those people are out of this country. The judge had no business, no power to do what he did. And Will, he came in on an emergency basis on a Saturday with very, very short notice, if any, to our attorney to run in the courtroom. You know, and this has been a pattern with these liberal judges. You just spoke about that. It's been a pattern with what they've been doing. This judge had no right to do that. They're meddling in foreign affairs. They're meddling in our government. And the question should be, why is a judge trying to protect terrorists who have invaded our country over American citizens? You know, TDA is a terrorist organization. They are organized. They have a government structure within them. They are sending money not only throughout this country to each other, but back to Venezuela. They are a terrorist organization, and we are not going to have that in our country. We are going to deport them, and we're going to continue to deport them. We will honor what the court says, but we will appeal. And we will continue to fight terrorists within our country, Will. Not going to stop, and we're going to get them out of here.
Let's talk for a minute. I want to go into the details of what he wants to know from you in just one moment, but let me pick you up on what you just told us, that you will appeal. You have all of these preliminary injunctions across the country. It's going to take time, I would presume, to go through the appellate process, to go to the appellate courts, and then ultimately to the Supreme Court. It seems to put much of the administration's agenda, much of their action on ice for potentially months. In a 4-year term of a presidency, you're looking at a significant percentage of your agenda halted now in the courts.
Well, not really. We're moving fast. We will get to the Supreme Court as fast as we can, and we will prevail. And that is their point. Their agenda is to hinder President Trump's agenda. His agenda is to save America. That's why he was overwhelmingly elected by the American people. They have filed, just to put it in perspective, since President Trump has been in office, 160 lawsuits. They have filed in the month of February, they have over 14 injunctions. That's more than Biden's entire term.
Guys, if that doesn't say it, I don't know what will. You see that these loonies on the left are doing everything they can in their power to go against common sense. Because that's what Donald Trump is running on. That's what Donald Trump is carrying out across our nation. It's common sense, making America great again, making America safe again, making America healthy again. I can't even get it through my mind. Why you would want to stop the process that Donald Trump is trying to carry out right now? Put it on ice. All of his efforts have been beneficial to everyone living in our nation, honestly. I mean, come on, you guys. This is a no-brainer.
Over 14 injunctions, that's more than Biden's entire term. These activist judges are trying to control our entire federal government. They're trying to control our money. Judge Chutkan, as you heard, with EPA, USAID, Judge Rubin trying to control the Department of Education, other judges trying to control our military. This judge ruled against Pete Hegseth and the military, saying that transgender people must remain in the military, overlooking everything Pete Hegseth said. Not only that, made some highly offensive statements, in her opinion, about Jesus. We filed a complaint against her, and then she made personal attacks against Pete Hegseth. That is not judicial. That is not how a judge should act. We're holding them accountable. We're appealing as fast as we can. They will not prevail because Donald Trump's agenda is what the American people wanted: to make America great again, to make America prosperous again, to make America safe again. They're attacking us at all fronts, and they will not be successful.
Madam Attorney General, I heard you say not really to me on it won't take up much time. You'll appeal quickly. Do you need, though, the assistance of the United States Supreme Court to help fast track a lot of these orders from the district judges to make their way through the appellate process? They can drag out hearings. They can drag this out. I went to law school long enough to know that the law does not work swiftly. Is there something you can do, or do you need the Supreme Court here to play ball to get this going quickly, to get resolution?
Yeah, well, we will appeal through the process, but we do anticipate getting there quickly. Yes, we do need the Supreme Court. We anticipate that because many of these lawsuits, of course, are filed right here in D.C. Many of these injunctions, these liberal activist judges, are based right here. These judges who have no right to control President Trump's agenda. But yeah, of course we need the Supreme Court. We will get there. We will get there fast, and we will prevail. Look what Donald Trump has accomplished in the short time he's been in office. It's remarkable. They can't stand it. They can't handle it. He is saving our country. We are going to protect Americans. We are going to make America prosperous again and safe again.
All right, I want to ask you about these attacks on Tesla taking place across the country. You've recently said that they are acts of domestic terrorism.
Yes.
Obviously, in bringing up the concept of domestic terrorism, I would think that opens up your department and the FBI into investigating who is funding these attacks. Are they organized? What can you tell us about all of this, which many are seeing on their screen right now at Tesla dealerships, and it's taking place all over the country?
These attacks are taking place throughout our country. We have charged multiple people. Get ready, more coming. One we charged in Oregon is facing 5 to 20 years in prison. We filed in Colorado. We filed in South Carolina. There are more coming. And yes, the funding is one thing we are looking at among many others. I was personally in a meeting about it this morning. We are coming after you. We believe these are organized. These are not individuals out there throughout the country doing this on their own. They're targeting Tesla owners. They're targeting Tesla dealerships. They're targeting Elon Musk, who is out there trying to save our country, and it will not be tolerated. We are coming after you. We will find you. And if you are an organized group who is funding this, we're going to find you too. You better look out and you better stop it.
I don't know, guys. It sounds like there is a lot more behind the scenes going on than what we initially thought. I thought these were individual left-wing radicals, extremists that were coming out and trying to target Elon Musk's Tesla, but it sounds like there may be somebody by the name of George something that may be involved putting these folks up to it, because the way that they're doing it, they're too aligned. There's strategy behind it. There's a game plan. There's got to be someone funding it. Oh my, Pam's on to him.
And to be clear, you said you came out of a meeting this morning. At least to some extent, you are seeing some level of organization and behind-the-scenes funding that you can investigate and potentially prosecute?
That's everything that we're looking at. Yes, we're looking at all aspects of it. These are not isolated individual events.
All right, last question for you, Madam Attorney General, because we've been talking about it here on the Will Cain Show. The rise in these swatting incidences, these are conservative personalities often, radio hosts, influencers. They're getting these calls where police departments are coming in a bit of a SWAT raid, armed, ready to go, because they've been told there's some type of violent incident taking place at that person's home. It is designed, it appears, to create a really tense situation between an innocent person and law enforcement. And it's on the rise.
Wow.
There's been dozens of these over the last week or two.
That is absolutely disgusting, a waste of our resources. I mean, they could be out there solving real or addressing real crime, emergencies that are going on in our communities, but you're wasting the resources on this? That just shows you how low these Dems were truly stooped to get their point across, and it's not even sending a message.
Is this something that you're looking into at the Department of Justice?
We are looking into all of these swatting investigations. Will, these investigations are so important because they are not practical jokes. They are meant to terrorize the individuals within the homes, and they risk the lives of law enforcement officers. Can you imagine a family sleeping in the middle of the night and police officers banging on your door, thinking that a violent crime is being committed within the home when a family is sleeping? There could be violence on both ends of that. They're extremely dangerous, and at the Department of Justice, we take these very, very seriously. We were talking about those today too.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Sounds like there is a lot of investigations underway over there from our Attorney General Pam Bondi. She is hot on the case. Hopefully they go ahead and drag this rogue judge. The federal judge has been trying to stop the process of deporting these illegal gang members, known criminals from our country. Hopefully they go ahead and drag him in front of a Senate hearing so he can explain his actions a little bit further in detail to Congress, because we need some answers. I just cannot believe that someone would want known criminal gang members to stay amongst our population, our great nation, and potentially create more or commit more crime throughout our country. I don't see what the reason would be, other than the fact that you just hate Donald Trump more than you love America and its American citizens. It doesn't make sense to me how they're going to continue to let this happen. Hopefully Attorney General Pam Bondi draws the line, steps in. Appealing this decision is not enough. We need to see some recourse for his actions, because what he's doing is unconstitutional. It's almost treasonous. The way he is trying to get in the way of executive orders, the executive powers of Donald Trump. We cannot have that, guys. Definitely up in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. We're seeing the Dems go to very, very extreme lengths in order to get their message across that they just don't agree or never going to get on board with Donald Trump and his agenda. We need that to stop, guys. Hop in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are thinking about all of this. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, I'll catch you guys on the next one.